All right, it's Thursday, July 10th, just following up on Tesla. You can see after buying some puts here as it was breaking down out of this consolidation. We've now hit kind of the first target on the day, this little, pivot low here, 302.50 area. We might be heading below it. We'll find out. I just scaled out of this trade. I bought those 315 puts at 1178, and I just scaled out at 1343 to set up kind of a no-risk trade. And we're going to see now at this inflection point intraday what happens. Can we be just holding here and now getting to the lows of the day? And ultimately, are we going to end up with a shooter bar on this daily chart to maybe by the end of the week, close negative here? To me, this was the type of thing where we went into lower lows here, gapping down early in the week on some news. Buying came in. It's been struggling to move higher. And then this 2 update today is just into this gap. And this opening price action just looked negative to me, the way it wasn't consolidating and starting higher after a nice move up. So when these red bars were forming, I expected it to at least test lower. I don't know if it's going to continue all the way, but at this point, it's a no-risk trade to kind of see if this holds in here. You can see it's an inflection point. It's pausing. But if we can continue red, we could be heading to the lows of the day. We could be ending up with a shooter bar. And on the weekly chart, we could still be in compound fashion after this shooter bar going down. Even though we're green at the moment, we're still in a 2 down mode. If we hold that, green by the end of the week, then maybe we can look for buying into next week. But if this becomes a negative last 2 days of the week, this bar might look nothing special by the end of the week, and we can still be working lower towards these targets down here. So I kind of know the context of what's in play. We're breaking down a little bit here. I expect it to pause here, and we'll find out if it's just a big inside day with nothing much happening, or can it work now to the lows of the day at no risk. And again, if it does that and this bar closes negative, then I could expect lower prices even further to end the week. So we'll find out what happens here at no risk, but kind of watching Tesla closely, knowing the context in play. And at the moment, I still have I have a negative bias until that weekly chart can really prove that it's moving higher.